I'm here once again to teach my gospel of hope. Be who you are for your pride. Don't hide.
Obsession.
I've got 10 reasons that being gay can make your life better. I'm not kidding. So, my credentials. My name is Claire. I am a 24-year-old lesbian. I'm a lesbian. That is my credential. I have a women's studies degree, but anyway. Number one reason that being gay can help you have a better life is that you learn that you can't please everyone. And a lot of times you learn that early in life, depending on when you came out. You learn that you can't go around begging to be liked by other people, loved by other people, approved by other people, and you're forced to confront this whenever you confront your sexuality. A lot of people spend their whole lives never doing something for themselves, always doing something to please other people, going to the right college to get the right degree, to get the right boyfriend and have kids at the right time, and then have the big fancy house. They live their whole life for other people. When you're queer, you're forced to say, you know what, like, this sucks, damn it, I don't want to be a lesbian. This is gonna make my life so hard. And then what? You come out and you know not everyone's gonna love this, and I'm okay with that. Because this is who I am and this is what I want. And the alternative is a life of unhappiness and without true love, and fuck that. So yes, this is who I am. This is what I want. If you don't approve of it, suck it. Also, it helps because you get to weed out people who are actually pieces of shit. And if they reject you or throw you out of their house, like a lot of people's parents, now you know you suck. You actually suck. You don't love me unconditionally. And I know there's a lot of trauma that can come with that and a lot of negative things, but you do know someone's character after you come out, right? Number two, you're forced into being authentic, which is actually the gateway to confidence. Hear me out. Perfect example, clothes. I wear a lot of men's clothes. I go around, people stare at me all the time because I have short hair and wear boy clothes. Well, yes, when I was wearing those girl clothes and going out, I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel like myself, and it was obvious. You could tell that I wasn't truly comfortable. I was a little bit in my little dress. It was slowly over time, I was like, I feel more like myself when I dress this way. It was a lot of trial and error. And for me, the only way I got to a style I was comfortable with was trying what it meant to be conventionally feminine and not working out. And I felt very rejected. When all of that stuff didn't work, I was forced to try something else. Once I did that, I finally started feeling like myself. Now I go out into the world and present as a masculine woman, and I feel so fucking confident because I know I couldn't be anybody else. And in fact, I tried to be other people. I tried to be conventionally feminine. It didn't work out for me. It led me to this, and wow, powerful, powerful self-confidence comes from, wow, I am myself, regardless of what the world says, regardless of what the beauty standard says, regardless of what my religion said, regardless of what my family said, I'm gonna be myself. Boom, cheat code to confidence, trust and believe. Number three, and this is a touchy subject, and I'm gonna go there a little bit, just a little bit, but being gay allowed me to look into and really investigate and deconstruct religion. Woo, religion, R word. Yes, not that R word. There's other, okay. I was raised in a house where we went to church on Sundays, and my grandparents had gone to church on Sundays. The whole family was going to church on Sundays. We are a Christian household, and I didn't question that. Only when I was forced to confront my sexuality and realize how my sexuality as a lesbian, as a queer person, conflicted with my faith at the time, did I really look into, oh no, what does this actually say? Where do these rules and guidelines actually come from? Where is the church getting this evidence of the rules, you know? I really looked into it earnestly for myself, and if the system and the rules and the church and the religion had just worked for me without ever having to face any type of internal turmoil, then maybe I would have never looked into understanding my faith and where it comes from. And for me, the result of that investigation was, oh my God, this is making people live in guilt and shame and to control people, and I don't want to be a part of this anymore. The important part is it gives you a chance to really look and earnestly investigate your belief systems and the structures of the world. It's important because it brings you and forces you to confront the questions that matter early. Number 4, you don't have typical gender roles in your romantic relationship. For example, I'm a lesbian and I have a girlfriend, so neither of us are forced into that role, or we're socialized into the role of, oh, I'm the man, I'm the husband, I'm gonna pay for everything, I'm never gonna cry, I'm gonna drive the car all the time, I'm gonna be aggressive and assertive, and you're gonna be my little housewife that go make me a sandwich. No. We have to sit and talk through with our partners, like, okay, if we're in a household together, we're roommates, we have to talk through domestic chores and how are we going to split things? How are we going to divide things? Many times there's less preconceived notions about who's going to do what. There's less hidden conversations about what type of work is for who in the household. And a lot of those conversations have to be stated explicitly about whose responsibility is what, who's gonna pay more for bills and why, and is that fair? Stuff like that for straight people has so many deeply entrenched gender norms, and don't get me wrong, I think queer people can accidentally replicate these norms in queer relationships, but for the most part, it does give us at least the opportunity to discuss how can we treat our partners in a way that is us as equals, truly as equals, instead of as like, I'm the man and you're the woman, a husband, wife, like, no, we get to discuss and like be more thoughtful and intentional with roles in our romantic relationship. Number 5, how do I say this? Gay people don't have accidental pregnancies. We don't have children on accident in many cases. Now, I do want to say a quick caveat. I guess in dynamics with trans people, like, you could still get pregnant. Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say though. Like, me and my lesbian relationships, no matter what I do, I'm not getting pregnant. So what advantage does that give? The only way gay people have children is if they are very intentional and plan and are prepared to have children. Wow. Straight people, they used to be getting pregnant by accident. They have random baby daddies. A gay person could never. We're sitting here hoping to gather up the funds to be able to have a baby with your partner. Like, what? Even if you're adopting, like, that's a whole thing. Even with parenthood roles within the household, like, you have 2 moms or you have 2 dads, or like, what's the vibe? You gotta sit there and discuss with your partner, like, how are we gonna do this? Also, how are we gonna afford this? You gotta really be planning, and you gotta really, really want and be ready and be financially responsible to have a child in order to be able to have a child. Real shit. Number 6, being part of a marginalized group gives you a greater sense of empathy for other marginalized groups. Now, as a queer person, that doesn't mean I understand how it feels to be a black person, because we're both marginalized and therefore all marginalized people are basically dealing with the same shit in a different font. No, that's not what I'm saying. I have no idea what it's like to live as a black person. I do know what it's like to live as a gay person, and thus I kind of have a sense of how the world is built and the societal structures that keep people oppressed, that keep people down. I understand that just because something is legal doesn't mean that people are equal. Like, gay marriage is legal, and in a lot of cases, discrimination is illegal. And yet people discriminate all the fucking time. So you kind of have at least the beginning of an understanding of how the world works, how change really works, how social change really works, and you have empathy for other people, because you know it's never as simple as it seems. Number 7, you look different and cooler than many other basic bitches who have never had anything happen to them or anything unique about them in their entire lives. Okay, number 8, in some cases, I forgot what number we're on. This might be crazy to say on the internet, but if you made it to this part of the video, you know what? You're here for the right reasons. And I'm just gonna tell you, in some cases, being queer can help you get jobs and scholarships and opportunities, because sometimes I wonder if I got my job because I said I was a lesbian or a part of the LGBTQ on the application, and I know that they're like a progressive company. My point is, some employers are looking to hire diverse people. They are literally have initiatives to hire a different amount of people. People, like, workplaces more and more are learning to discover the power and the strength of diversity. The workforce is, 1, trying to meet quotas, to be real, and 2, a lot of times understand the value of having a diverse workforce and what kind of unique perspectives it can bring to a company, and how diversity is strength and not weakness. For example, I work in tech, I'm a software developer. My company is deliberately trying to go hire women. Computer science and software development is a very male-dominated field. They're looking to hire women. They're looking to hire lesbians. They're looking to hire women of color. Like, literally. I think it says it somewhere on the website. So take advantage of that Go after it. Let people give you a chance. Like, come on now, make some noise. Okay, last one. Gay communities are very strong. And I will say that gay people want gay friends. Like me personally, when I move to a new city, I'm like, I want to meet the gay people. So when I'm out, I'm like at gay clubs, at gay bars, I'm at gay events. I'm like trying to meet people because I want them to be my friend so bad. If I meet you and I know that you're a lesbian, I automatically am like, let's be friends. I'm always looking for more gay friends, more queer friends. And I know for a fact that other gay people are so eager to have gay friends. And no matter what city you move to, well, I'll say big city. If you move to a medium or large city, when you find that gay community, oh my God, they lock you in. All these straight people can go around. Guess what? There's a million bajillion straight people in the world, okay? So y'all can go make friends and bond over the shared experience of nothing. Of what? Being straight? Please. I'm going out. I see another lesbian. Oh my God. Queen, mother, literally. I'm not kidding. And to be real, the gay community is known for chosen family. In many circumstances, people are kicked out of their home, rejected from their family, and we go out and we find each other and we make our own chosen family. People have bonds with their best queer friends that are like deeper than other people's family bonds. Like it goes hard. Like when you're rejected and isolated and you connect with other people who love you unconditionally, it's really something that gets me emotional to speak about because the queer community can be so powerful and so uplifting, and in many cases so welcoming and happy and joyous and proud. Pride, our month. It's called Pride Month. Like, it's so happy. I literally have goosebumps on my legs right now trying to talk about this. But yeah, those are some of my reasons that being queer is an advantage and can bring a lot of great, wonderful things in your life. There's so many opportunities for self-discovery, for getting to be authentic and true to yourself. You're forced to confront that, hey, not everyone's gonna like me and I'm okay with that and I'm gonna be myself no matter what. Then you get to find your own style, find your own clothes, find things that make you feel like you. So if you made it to this far in the video, just thank you so much for watching. If you got anything out of this video, drop a like, and I'll be posting more like this video along with other things from my life in general. I post every week, so if you like it, consider subscribing, and if you do, I'll see you next week.
Obsession.